Welcome to TCA Radio with Clint Hackney. I'm your host, Brian Hadley. Today's show intro is really simple. Today's TCA Radio is about, and look and listen to these names: Andrew Jackson, Davey Crockett, Francis Scott Key, and a recluse house painter named Richard Lawrence. What? What in the world are you talking about, Clint Hackney? Welcome.
Brian, I've been thinking lately. Well, you know that I'm always thinking, and it's usually about how much our politics in America are just too much. It's too much, and what I'd like to do today, and I'm wondering if you'd give me time to tell you about the first attempt to assassinate a president of the United States. Now that's a real problem, and I love American history, and this one is a good story. It's important, and everything came out fairly well.
And it's a short but colorful story, right?
Yes, no doubt about that. Through the first 6 American presidents, there were no known or even rumored assassination attempts on their lives. It seems unusual to some historians that a new government establishing a new way of governing might stir strong opposition, even from the inside. But from George Washington to John Quincy Adams, they just didn't have any problems, really, And
there were no plots or violence.
No, there wasn't. And the main characters in this story are fairly colorful, and you've heard of some of them, if not all of them. There's the President Andrew Jackson, Congressman from Tennessee, Davey Crockett, the lawyer Francisco Scott Key, and a house painter that you mentioned that was named Richard Lawrence. What happened here is in 1835, Congressman Warren R. Davis died unexpectedly, and a funeral was set with the services to be held in the U.S. Capitol. So word went out about the funeral and that the president was going to attend. And on the day of the funeral, the painter, Richard Lawrence, stuffed 2 pistols in his coat and was allowed to wait outside until the president came out to wave and all of that. Well, he didn't know about Congressman Davey Crockett. Davey Crockett and the president were best friends and had been for a long time. And they sat together in the front in the funeral. They were sitting together, and when they came out at the exit, Lawrence fired a pistol right at the president, but it misfired, and Davey Crockett put a big old King of the Wild frontier whooping on him and got the other pistol. Boy, howdy, Andrew. Lucky man.
King of the Wild Frontier.
That's how it happened.
He put a whooping on him.
Yes, sir. That's what happened to him.
So did Andrew Jackson finish his presidency?
Andrew Jackson finished his presidency. He had 2 years to go, and he made it. Francis Scott Key, he went on to write our national anthem after making sure that Lawrence was punished and jailed. And Richard Lawrence spent the rest of his life in mental institutions. Davey Crockett, He died almost to the day, 1 year later, at the Alamo in San Antonio, fighting for Texas.
1836, 1845, Republic of Texas. So this must have happened a year, 1835?
That's right. That's when that occurred, 1835.